The last game was a big one offensively for the squad, man. I was glad I could get a game like that because ever since I changed to strike zone cam, I wasn't really making it past 2 runs scored in a game, even though I have been swinging a good bat. Ever since I have been using strike zone, just haven't got that many runs yet. That's just typical me, though. That has nothing to do with the hitting view. That's just me being me. No matter what hitting view I will ever use, I will always just apparently fold with runners in scoring position. What a way to start this game off, man. Let's hang something, or let's throw a sinker right down the middle to Schwarber, and he hits that one to the moon. So this guy's going up early in this game, which is hilarious, but it's alright, man. You need to score runs anyway to get W's. Going down by 1 run so early isn't really a big deal. And surprisingly, Eckersley gave that up because so far, since I've been using Eckersley, he's been doing very well. And surprisingly as well, out of all the breakout pitchers I've been using, besides Hershiser, I guess I should say, Eckersley's probably done the best. And like I was saying too in the previous video, Jack McDowell might be taken out of the rotation. I may put like Jack Morris. I may even put Nathan Eovaldi back in, and he's a silver. So what's that saying, man? Jack McDowell can't get the job done. That McDowell card would be so much better if he had a changeup. I mean, he does have a pretty nasty splitter and stuff, but for the most part, every single person I've been playing so far has been doing amazing against him, and that's just the case so far. So I'm not really sure. I think I've seen somebody tweet this out before. Is there a glitch in this game? I swear to God, there's a glitch in this game. When you get somebody on and you lead off, and you just continue to throw over to first base, you will eventually get them. You will, man. I'm not even joking. Every single time I've got somebody on first base, I've been taking leads, and they would consistently throw over to first base. Around the 3rd or 4th time over the past week or so, they've gotten them. So I don't know if I just have the worst luck in the world, or there is a glitch in this game that hasn't been discussed yet. Because that's no joke, man. I haven't really showed that in every single video so far, but when I have been getting people on first base, it's just like some people may even know it's in the game. It seems like some people know that there is a glitch because some people just continue to throw over to first base, and around the 3rd or 4th time they will get him. You have to be taking a more sizable lead than just what it gives you, obviously. But if you do take another step or two and they keep throwing over to first base, it seems like they will get you eventually, and that's happened a couple times, I'm pretty sure, over the past 3 or 4 days, man. So I think there is a glitch or something. Either that or just I can't seem to get a break in this game so far, because that was Brantley. Brantley has a pretty decent stealing stat, man. I think it's in the high 80s, so he shouldn't be getting picked off every single game from what I've been seeing. So I was able to get some guys on in the 2nd inning. Not able to get any runs in, though. So Steve Finley is leading off the 3rd. Steve Finley has been doing very good so far since he's joined the squad, man. He's starting this inning off with a double to the gap. But that is exactly what happens when I don't cash in runs. That's the kryptonite of this, of myself so far. Get the leadoff guy in scoring position, and it'll never be cashed in. So now Arenado is up next. Still nobody down, obviously. So Arenado is able to send one to center field, and he's not making the grab. So what is going on? What the hell is going on when I'm coming up with some clutch base hits, man? So this is kind of crazy. So Eddie Matthews is in next, and unfortunately he is just did I say there was nobody down? I think there was 2 down when that happened, but either way, Eddie Matthews is in next, and he is just grounding out to second base. So that ends that inning, but I get the run back. That's all I could have asked for, just to get at least 1 run in. And now I just need to take the lead because I'm not looking to go any further than the 5th inning if I have the lead with all these breakout pitchers, unless Hershiser or just whoever I'm using is dealing on the hill. But Eckersley was doing all right in this game, man. Like, I think Eckersley's curveball and slider are very good. Even his sinker is all right. He may not have the best stats. Like, when you look at his stats, you may not think this Eckersley card is very impressive at all. But the curveball and the slider and the sinker are pretty decent, man. Like, I haven't even used his fastball yet because why the hell would you on somebody who's not throwing, crazy heat or anything, especially if you have a sinker too. So, but all those pitches I've been using so far have been fairly decent. So it may just be one of these cards, man. Some of these cards, they'll seem to be underrated and stuff. The stats won't even seem to be that well, but they'll be amazing or something. But now we're in the 4th inning. Griffey was able to send one to right field. Didn't go too far, though. He makes the grab, and then Ripken up 2 batters later. It's just grounding out. So now we're in the top of the 5th inning. This guy didn't get much going at all past the 1st inning, man. He got that lead-off solo shot with Schwarber. And ever since then, Eckersley has been dealing on the hill. He hasn't gave up anything so far in this game. So this guy did have the Diamond Griffey. think this guy's squad was kind of a budget squad or something, because I think the only diamond he had in his lineup was the 92 Griffey. He did have Ryan Braun. I think he had Correa and somebody else, I'm pretty sure, but he did have like Carlos Santana and a couple other good silvers as well, so it wasn't like he had the worst squad ever or something. But this guy he's not getting on the board yet still, man. He still only has one base hit up until this point, so Eckersley was doing his job. It's not like this guy was just ripping the cover off the ball every time he came up to the plate or anything either. So Lindor, man, I feel like Lindor is going to start to heat up at some point in time, because he did get, I think he got 2 base hits in the last game, not really sure, but he has been getting some base hits over the past couple of games. That's a single up the gut right there. So, I mean, any other game I would have most likely gone to the, actually maybe not at this point in time, but it is the 5th inning, right? So if it was past the 5th inning and I did have the lead, I would obviously take my starter out, but I'm just looking to get these wins, so Eckersley unfortunately has to stay in the game, but I guess it's alright, because he's able to find the outfield grass. Too bad I didn't get a good jump right there off of second base, or Lindor probably would have scored from second right there. So now Brantley is in, and I'm just getting under that one, dude. Just getting under that one. That one isn't too deep. He has Griffey out there in center. You don't want to test it with that gun. I probably would have got hosed down. So Griffey is apparently getting carted off on a stretcher after that. So that is good, man. His only good player in his line, or the only diamond player he has in his lineup, is getting out of this game via injury. So next guy coming to the plate is Finley. He's hitting a weak chopper back to his pitcher. And there's really not much I could have done right there, because usually when that happens, the game just sends your runner home, and then even if you want to send him back, it's too damn late. So that's what happened right there. I had somebody on first and third, and I couldn't get any runs in. So, man, like, that's crazy, dude. I just need to start to smarten the hell up. I mean, that would have been perfect. That would have been the perfect timing for that to happen, man, because now we're in the top of the 6th inning. I could have got the pen warming up, and then even though Eckersley was pitching good, I probably would have left him in the game until, we got a couple more base hits or something, or gave up another home run, or just, what am I even saying? It's fuck, yeah, if I did take the lead is what I'm trying to say. If I did take the lead, I would have got the pen up, and then Eckersley wouldn't have had to go in the distance or anything like that. But as I've been saying in previous videos, man, I'm gonna be leaving these pitchers in until they can't walk off the field, dude. I'm gonna have to be dragging them off the mound for them to leave the mound, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to just do something crazy. These guys need to stay in the game as long as possible up until I have the win, obviously. So I was trying to swing for the fences a lot in this game. I'm not even going to lie. I was trying to swing for the fences in so many at-bats. I'm pretty sure I did with Ripken right there. So now Lindor is back up. He is taking the walk. So, I mean, this was just kind of shitty, because the next guy coming to the plate was Eckersley. I wasn't able to advance the runner, but still 2 down, though. So I still have a little bit of life in this inning. Possibly, maybe if I found the gap or something, Lindor could possibly score. Brantley just hitting a weak chopper. Thought he could have ran that one out, but he's not able to. So now we're going to the 8th. And this is getting annoying now, man. I don't want to go into extras. This is what happened a couple games ago when I had the breakout Estrada on the mound. It went into extras, and Estrada was almost gassed, even though I would most likely leave him in the game anyway. So now Lucroy is in, and I think this guy had the diamond Lucroy too, but everyone knows what he's been doing lately. So he's just flying out to Arenado at first base for the second out of this inning. So now Pablo Sandoval is in, and he's finding a hole, so maybe he can get something going with 2 down in the 8th inning. Hopefully that wouldn't be the case. So obviously this guy is going to the bench. He put in the 89 overall Paul Goldschmidt. I'm guessing he didn't have any lefties on the bench. Otherwise, he would have responded with a lefty. And what am I doing, man? What am I doing spending a shitload of stubs on these catchers who can't block anything, man? This game has it backwards. I swear to God, this game has it backwards. Every single catcher with above 80 don't get. They can't block anything. Go for the catchers who have worse than 70 blocking. They'll be like a brick wall. There'll be a brick wall behind the plate, man. Jesus Christ, Yogi Berra has been doing kind of sketchy behind the plate so far. I'm not even, I haven't been showing it every single game, but he has been very sketchy so far, so hopefully I'm not going to have to go off on him like I did for Lucroy, because holy shit, dude, this would 86 blocking, that shit should not be happening. You know what I mean? That should not be happening as much as it should be. I mean, once in a while, I understand, but, I guess people will say, well, the point of blocking is to at least get a P. Yeah, I understand that, but, Jesus, keep the damn thing in front of you, and it seems like every single person I play their catcher is a brick wall behind the plate, and they can block every single thing I'm throwing. So now we're going to the 9th inning. It's still tied up, man. This is just craziness so far. I'm not really sure how this game is tied up. This guy doesn't have much going so far in this game with the bat. And then this is exactly what happened in the first inning. Schwarber sending another one deep on an ugly sinker right down Broadway pretty much. So now this guy is going back up in this game. This is craziness, man. I mean, this is just one of those games where it feels like you should be winning, but unfortunately I wasn't. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th, and I didn't give a shit. I'm not fucking around. I'm pulling out all the stops. I didn't care who I had to put in. Steve Pearce is off the bench. I'm going for the righty and lefty matchups. I don't give a shit, man. I'm trying to get something going. I refuse to lose this game. I don't even care if I get the win with breakout pitchers. I refuse to lose this game. So Steve Pearce, he gets the single. So let's go, man. Let's get something going. Yogi Berra is up next. I was working the count. This was a very good at-bat. I was fouling off a lot of pitches, able to foul off that slider down and away right there. So it's still a full count, and I'm taking the walk. So now 2 guys are on with nobody down, man. Just find a hole. Just send one up the gut. Just do a base hit. Come on, man. Just a base hit or something is all I need. I'm not asking for a home run. I'm not asking for too much. All I'm asking for is a base hit. So I'm able to get ahead in the count. This guy was pausing probably to see if his relievers were ready in the pen. Strickland is in. Hopefully he doesn't beam me, or I'm going to have to pull a Bryce Harper, run out there, throw my helmet 10 feet away from him. So this is exactly the situation I really didn't want to happen. He puts in a good righty in against Ripken, and Ripken isn't able to deliver. He's just hitting. That was actually fairly deeper than I would have thought, actually, on a bad swing. But I am able to advance to third base with Steve Pearce, so I'm not even joking, man. I was 2 seconds away from doing the suicide squeeze. I'm not even joking. Like, I would have been the biggest idiot ever if I did that. People probably would have been giving me heat. But I did not do that. Lindor wasn't able to cash in, so come on. Granderson, dude. I know you've been a beast. I know Granderson has been the biggest beast off the bench so far. If I ever need you, I need you right now. It is all on his shoulders. Second pitch of this at-bat. Granderson delivers. He's sending one to the right side that is cashing in a run. It's all tied up, man. Another tight game is brewing, man. Another tight and crazy-ass game is on this damn channel, man. How many games am I playing where it's just down to the wire and just lunacy is going on? So I wasn't able to get the winning run in, so now we are going to extras. So I respond with Strickland out of the pen, too, because I don't know, I feel like I've been doing a lot better with Strickland so far, and it seems like when I have been using him, not much players I've been playing have been able to get much going against him. So Lucroy is back up. How funny would this be if Lucroy was able to step up to the plate in a situation like this and send one deep? Oh my God, that would have been the funniest thing I would ever imagine that could have happened in life. But I am able to get him swinging. So now we're going to the bottom of the 10th inning. So now Arenado is up with 1 down. He is finding the gap. You know I'm going for 2. I didn't even give a shit who it was. I'm getting somebody in scoring position because, like I said, I refuse to lose. I am not losing this damn game. Kenny Lofton is off the bench now. This is when I need Lofton too. So Granderson did something off the bench. Now I need Lofton to do something off the bench. Realistically, Lofton and Granderson should be in the starting lineup 100% at this point in time because they have been doing very well. This guy probably tried to see if he had some more relievers ready in the pen because he did keep pausing. But look at Lofton, dude. Lofton, he should have gone to the pen because Lofton is delivering. He's finding the grass in right field, and that is cashing in the winning run. Lofton and Granderson deliver off the bench late in this game. Wow. This is craziness, man. I've been playing so many games down to the wire. Dennis Eckersley gets player of the game. He had 10 Ks. So that was well-deserved. What was kind of a buzzkill is I didn't get the win with him. Strickland got the win. So, I mean, that was a game I definitely should have won, man. I feel like I definitely should have won that game by more than 1 run. But I did get the win. That's all I could have asked for. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. And I will see everybody in the next video.